opera. I moved to this county almost exactly 20 years ago today, in another week. I moved here on Halloween 1997, and it was a big adjustment trying to get used to the way things are done here. There are so many layers of government. You got your county government, you got your town government, you got your village, and that's different from somehow from a hamlet or a town. And you got your water districts, your fire districts, and there's so many layers of government in this county that I just can't, I was flabbergasted. It seems to me that what we need, this is not something that the county executive really has any power over, but what I would like to see happen is some of this consolidated and collapsed down to a reasonable level where you don't have 700 jobs per taxpayer that you're trying to support with your tax money. It just doesn't make sense to me. The other problem that I see is that politics here are so partisan. I ran for legislature in my district 2 years ago, and I was the first Green Party candidate to run for that district, and I was all excited, and I thought I had a good chance because my opponent really hadn't been in there that long, and I thought I could beat her. And I got 1.2% of the vote, and I looked and I analyzed the amount of votes that were cast. They were almost exactly split at the same percentage of registered Democrats and Republicans. I was proud that I got the votes that I got because it meant some Democrats and Republicans voted for Green. But people just vote automatically for their party. If you're a Democrat, you're voting for your Democratic candidate. That's not what I'm used to either. I would vote for the best person for a given job. And it was just amazing to me to see how partisan things are here. And I've sat in on the legislature meetings, and I've seen that the Republicans are blocking the Democrats, and the Democrats are protesting the Republicans, and they don't work together. And it's just amazing to me how dysfunctional it all seems. Another thing that I've noticed is that when the Democrats come in, suddenly all the young president of the Young Democrat Club of Port Washington and this place and that place are all suddenly working for the county. And when the Republicans come in, the president of the Young Republican Club is working for this agency and that agency as an appointee. That's wrong. That's ridiculous. I personally have experienced volunteering for an organization that was run by someone completely incompetent, and I figured out it was because he was in charge of a certain party's, I won't say which party, Young Republican Club. That's not how things should be. He was a Republican. That's not how things should be. Government should be working for the people, putting people in there who are qualified for the positions. And stop voting for the Democrat or the Republican automatically just because you belong to that party. I'd like you all to vote for the Green Party candidate this year. And I promise you that things will change if I'm elected.